Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, lately the US has been kinda pissing me off. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I've lived here for all my life so far, 18 years, and although it's a beautiful country, plenty of great things that I recommend that I definitely would want to see, like the Grand Canyon and Yellowstone and the Rockies and everything else. Lately, America has been kind of pissing me off, not gonna lie. And in this video, I'm gonna give you my 5 reasons why I hate the US, and why, because of these reasons, and maybe after college I might consider leaving the US and immigrating somewhere else. Now, I do actually have a video that might make a video about 10 countries that I've actually come up with that I might consider moving to. And I will do it if we get this video to 20 likes. Smash the like button. Get this video to 20 likes, and I will post it, or I'll make it, upload it, and do all that as soon as I can. But smash the like button before we get into that. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's get into these reasons. Number 5. I'm going from least annoying to most annoying, starting with the 5th on the list. Number 5, weather and climate. Sorry about that, guys. I got interrupted by a junk phone call on my phone. But yeah. So, number 5, weather and climate. Like, I don't know, like, I'm sure all of you in the US know. Look at what's going on with our weather and our climate right now. Like, look at it. Look at California.
Officials say the next 2 days are crucial in containing the glass fire, with winds expected to pick up through tomorrow.
Now's the time for our firefighters to buckle down.
The fire has forced the evacuation of tens of thousands of people, and dozens have lost.
It's on fire. Like, seriously, it's on fire. Like, honestly, I don't even remember when they've had their biggest earthquake. Like, I don't even remember the last time they had a big earthquake. All I remember with California is it's on fire. Like, every year. Look at the Southeast. Like, we've gone through so many hurricanes this year. We're literally in the middle of the Greek alphabet. The next hurricane, it's gonna be in the letter G for the Greek alphabet. And, well, in my particular area of the US, our winters have been the weirdest lately. Like, let me tell you. Here's how, like winters usually for where I live, which is New Jersey in the Northeast, usually our winters, they're cold, snowy, and somewhat enjoyable, although I'm not really much of a fan of the cold, but, but lately, it's like our winters, which go from, December to March, it's like winters just don't exist anymore. Like, our winter, or, it's like winters just saying, nah, oh, wait a bit. Like, winters, they're not that cold, they're not that snowy. If anything, they're rainy. Like this past winter, we barely had, I think we maybe got like one snowstorm, and there was like an inch or two of snow. We got rain, and then one weekend in the middle of January, it was like 60 degrees. I vlogged it. I was in my shorts here in the Northeast in the middle of January. Like, what is that? And meanwhile, in April and May, we got snow. Like, literally in the middle of May, we got snow. Like, what? Like, and at the same time, this summer has been super dry and hot. It's just climate change and the weather. It's insane. It's just absolutely insane. And there's still plenty of people that say, that say climate change isn't real. Like, take a look around you. It's here. It's already here. And, if I was just complaining about the cold or the weather, I would just say I'd move to Florida. But, it's not just the temperature, it's just the insane weather. Like, the weather's insane now. So yeah, that's the 5th reason. Number 4, division. Now you're probably thinking, what do I mean by that? Well, we are called the United States of America, but lately, for a while, we've kind of been the divided states of America. And we literally had a civil war back in the 1860s over over something that we still are arguing about now. Race, treatment of race. Like, look at what's going on in our cities. It's insanity. Like, our cities are starting to look like Gotham. And I'm not saying that because there's crazy people. I'm just saying that because look what people are doing. It's insane. I mean, I'm all for the protests, but it's like our cities are being destroyed, people are being beaten and killed, and cops are doing stuff, and it's insane. We're just so divided. Like, no one can seem to agree on anything anymore. And it's not just with that, We literally have probably the biggest restrictions in the world, on any country in the world, for alcohol, drugs, and just anything of that type of, any of that sort. And yet, we have the biggest amount of fatalities from drugs, biggest amount of overdoses, biggest amount of alcohol-related deaths. Our prison population is the highest in the world. Like 25% of the prisoners in the world are in the U.S. And one in every 100 American, like 1% of the U.S. population, is prisoners. Like, that's crazy how it's crazy, we have the highest restrictions, yet we have the most problems. You would think that'd be the opposite, but it's not. And so it's like no one can seem to agree, or even want to agree, on just what to do about it. Like, we just continuously divide. We just continuously say, well, push it off. Yeah, look where it's gotten us. We're still causing problems with this. So, now, number 3. Now, obviously, I think this is kind of an obvious one if we've seen things lately. Politics. Like, I'm 18 now, so I can vote in elections, but I think we all know, all around the world, I think we all saw kind of what happened on Tuesday with the debate between Biden and Trump. Like, you mind if I ask, what was that?
A lot more are going to die unless he gets a lot smarter, a lot quicker.
So,
Mr. President?
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe. 47 years you've done.
Like, that was literally just like watching two old men argue about just, like, honestly, what was that? What was that? Someone tell me, what was that? Like, oh my god, oh my god. That debate was just ridiculous. And neither side, like both sides, oh my god. Like, that's just insane. It's like our politics, our president, it's insane. It's absolutely crazy and ridiculous. And I'm just tired of it. It's like politicians and our people in the government, they're all the same people. Like, doesn't matter what side, Democratic, Republican, or whatever, or if they're presidents, Congress, senators, just whatever, they're all the same. They're all like, rich, powerful, they're all like the upper class. Like, it's just, they're the ones making the decisions when it should be more the weaker class, the lower class people that should be making more decisions or have more of a place. And it's insane. They can't agree on anything. They're so divided. It's just insane. And I hate it. It's ridiculous. But like they literally are making new rules for debates on that the moderator can mute the mic of a person if they go out of line. Like, this is where it's come to for debates. Like, seriously. So now, number 2. Cost of living. Now, I'm going to say it right now, the US dollar, it's probably one of the most expensive types of currency, I think, besides maybe the euro and whatever they use in China. But yeah, the US dollar is probably one of the most expensive types of currency out there. And I live in probably the most expensive state, or one of the most expensive states. I live in New Jersey. It's insane, the cost of living, and just cost for everything. Now, I know probably you were some of you are probably thinking, why don't you just move to a cheaper state, move to like the south or out west? Well, like, if I were to do that, obviously I know it would, my cost like for living would definitely go down. Some things would, but other things, it doesn't matter where you go in the U.S., some things are just downright expensive. And yeah, it's like there's so many other places where I don't have much money. Like, where if I were to move to, like, I would literally have, like, probably at least twice as much money as if I were to stay here. And it's just, the cost of living, it's expensive. It's expensive to live, and I don't even want to know what it's going to be like for retirement and just living in, in like 10 or 15 years if it's bad now. So yeah, that's number 2. Now, the number 1 reason why I hate America, it's probably going to be one that many of you are probably not thinking. And number 1 is people. Now you're probably thinking, yeah, we know the president's insane. Now, I'm not just talking about that. I'm just talking about people in general. Now, most people, like foreigners, like people outside the U.S., they describe Americans in pretty much the same way. They describe us as overweight, rude, and annoying, and shoving our money in people's faces. Well, we are overweight. We are. Can't deny that. And, as well, we are rude. Like, people in the U.S. are mean. Like, and not just older people that are like, oh, you stupid millennials, like in Gen Zs, like you're with all your stupid Snapchats and blah blah blah. No. Like, I'm talking about people my age, which it's like, 18, like late teens in their 20s. Like, people my age are mean and rude.
Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy. Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy.
Like, I'm just gonna say, and this especially goes towards women. Like, girls my age, oh my god. Like, they are just the meanest people you will ever meet in your lives. Like, seriously. I don't know how many times, like, I've been, like, just yelled at from, like, just people my age. Like, specifically girls my age, just for, being nice. Like, they're like, why are you doing this? You're so stupid. And it's like, okay. And that especially is a problem for people. And let me tell you one thing. Girls my age, all they want one stereotype of guy. That's let me describe that stereotype for you, okay? The type of guy that they want to even be associated with, it doesn't matter race, religion, or even sexuality, because we don't care about that. They want, skinny dude, wears a hoodie, like, constantly, could be sweltering heat, wears a hoodie, skinny jeans, and in the hoodie, in the one pocket, he's got a jewel, he's jeweling all the time, or he's got marijuana, whichever, and, he has money, but, it's not his, it's from his parents, it's inheritance from his parents, because, his parents, they make good money, doesn't work, and the only thing they want to be around him for is his money, and because, the sex is good. Like, that's the type of guy that American girls, that they practically will die for. Like, that's the type of girl, or type of guy that they dream of. And when you resemble that description that I just gave to myself, like, do you see me like that at all? Like, look at me. Look at me. I'm not that. So, like, that's just what, and I don't know how many times in just life I have been kind of, like, in a way, harassed and bullied for not being that.
Hi, George.
Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
Oh, yeah?
She dumped me. She rolled right over me. Said I was a hipster doofus. Am I a hipster doofus? No.
Like, it's become kind of like a microaggression. Like, people have done, like, in school, people are like, why aren't you wearing a hoodie, little boy? They're like, why aren't you wearing a hoodie? Like, you really think you're great? And it's like, and not even just in school. I've been publicly humiliated for not wearing a hoodie, or just, dressing the way I do in the middle of the mall, like literally one day, like a bunch of guys literally were like, hey, look at you. You ain't wearing a hoodie, boy. And it's like, wow, really? Like in my head, I'm like, wow, this is where society has really come to. Like I'm 18, and these guys are older than me, and they're literally making fun of me for the way I dress in public, in front of, you know, moms, kids, all the like. Like, it's like, really, this is how society's gone to? Like, we literally make fun of people just for not dressing a certain way. Like, and you can kind of see why I want to leave that. Like, why I just want to go to a place where people aren't like that. They're not money-obsessed idiots that, you know, money-obsessed jerks that just, you know, that literally discriminate you for for the way you dress and the way you talk. Like, you can kind of see why I just don't want to be here. Like, I don't want to live the rest of my life here feeling like this. Or, God forbid, have a kid here. You know? So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's really it. Those are my 5 reasons why I hate the U.S. and why I am considering to move here after college. And after I get rid of all my debt. And, yeah. If you, remember, just like I said at the beginning of the video, if we get this video to 20 likes, I will make a video showing you 10 countries that I've considered moving to, you know, for the better, that I might consider moving to later. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a like, consider subscribing if you've not, excuse me, and share this video out. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
It's over.